Hello students, today we get the knowledge of conditional sentences. Conditional sentences are those sentences which express some condition. These sentences have two clauses, the if clause and the main clause. For example, if it rains, I shall stay at home. If it rains, if clause, I shall stay at home, main clause. Now we discuss various conditions. First of all, probable condition. We can say open or possible condition. For example, if he runs fast, he will catch the train. If he does not come, we shall not go to the pictures. If the price of petrol goes up, we shall stop using our car. If I get up late tomorrow, I shall miss my flight. These sentences shows possible open condition. The if clause is in the general present tense and the verb in the main clause is in the future. These sentences express a condition that is likely to be fulfilled. Likely to be fulfilled in the sense if you fulfill the condition, you can achieve or you can do whatever you want to do. The if clause is used to indicate something that is possible or likely. For example, if it rains heavily, the house will collapse. To express natural laws or habitual reactions. For example, if you heat butter, it melts. If I say yes, he says no. If you heat iron, it expands. If you mix salt in water, it dissolves. If you don't maintain machinery properly, it breaks down. To express advice or order, if you see him, tell him to write to me. Imperative sentence. If he is sick, he ought to be in bed, or he had better go to bed. If you suffer from malaria, you should take medicine. To express polite request, if you will fill in this form, I shall prepare your ticket. If you will help me, I shall pass. Improbable condition. These conditions are unreal or imaginary conditions. For example, if she asked me, I should or would marry her. In this sentence, the speaker thinks that she is not likely to ask him. Imaginary condition. If he ran all the way, he would get there in time. The meaning is, I don't think that he will run all the way. If we had a helicopter, we could get there quite quickly. The situation is unlikely to happen. If I were you, I would not tolerate such treatment. Condition is not real. One person can't be the other person. If I saw a tiger in the park, I would climb a tree. An unlikely situation. In these sentences, the verb in the if clause is in the simple past and the verb in the main clause is in the conditional tense, past form of future would should. This condition gives a sense of unreality. This type can also be used for imaginary suppositions. All the sentences of this type show that we don't expect the situation to happen. Impossible condition, unfulfilled condition in the past. If he had run fast, he would have caught the train. If he had worked harder, he would have passed. If I had known of your arrival, I would have met you at the station. If you had come earlier, you would have been certain of your breath. If the disease had been diagnosed earlier, his life would have been saved. If you had wanted me, I would have engaged that dishonest servant. In these sentences, the if clause is in the past perfect tense and the verb in the main clause is in the perfect conditional would have, should have plus third form of the verb. These sentences express a condition impossible of fulfillment because they refer to past events. For example, the first sentence means that he did not run fast and so he did not catch the train. So the conditions are impossible, condition cannot be fulfilled because the event has occurred in the past. The use of unless plants get sufficient water, sun and nutrients, they die. Or without sufficient water, sun and nutrients, plants die. Source condition. Unless corruption is abolished from the higher level, it cannot be abolished from the lower levels. Unless you take care of your diet, you cannot improve your health. Unless a country grows more food, it cannot be rich. Unless you help me, I cannot finish my work. The use of provided. Our country would have become rich provided our leaders had fulfilled their duty honestly. We shall help you provided you act upon our instructions. So in this way we can use unless provided to show our condition. Few more examples. I can lend you 1000 rupees provided that you return it in a month. I would make a lot of progress provided I were not in this little town. The use of in case. Use a candle in case electricity fails. Take an umbrella in case it rains. Take the medicine in case you fall ill. Send a telegram in case you need my help. So, in this way, we can make conditional sentences. Conditions can be of three types: possible conditions that can be possibly fulfilled, we can say them open condition. Then the condition of unreality, imaginary condition, and the condition of unfulfilled conditions in the past that cannot be fulfilled because the event has occurred.